Let me start by asking a question. How many of you know about the federally administered tribal areas, or you belong to that place? There's quite a few people from there. So why is it important for us to know about FATA, or what is the merged area now? It has been labeled as one of the most dangerous places in the world, which is a hub of terrorism. I'm going to talk about this because I belong to that area, and I've worked as a deputy commissioner in two of the tribal districts. And currently I'm heading the planning and development department, overseeing the development works of the merged areas. So let me tell you a little bit about FATA, the former FATA. It was a semi-autonomous region in the northwestern part of Pakistan, adjoining Afghanistan. It consisted of 7 districts of Bajawad, Momand, Khyber, Orakzai, Kuram, North and South Waziristan. It was governed under a set of laws called the Frontier Crimes Regulation, and it was directly governed by the federal government. The Frontier Crimes Regulation was considered a draconian law which was created by the British to deal with the local people with an iron hand. The most inhumane clause was the clause of the collective responsibility, in which the whole tribe was punished for a crime committed by a single individual. Moreover, there was no right to vote for the people in the tribal areas. As far as 1996, the universal adult franchise was extended to FATA. Women were usually discouraged from taking part in the electoral process. There was no representation in the provincial or local government. There was no formal court or the policing system. The development was sketchy, and a top-down approach was followed. There was a lack of communication in the region, due to which it was isolated. And this isolation is because it was being labeled as the most dangerous place in the world. After 9/11, we saw a wave of terrorism in the region because of the war on terror that started in Afghanistan. And we saw massive unrest, suicide bombings, military operations, and displacement of thousands of people in the tribal areas. A whole generation of kids grew up watching nothing but destruction around them, and they're still traumatized after these 2 decades. It was imperative for our government to launch a military operation in the region, and it